MHRC team led by Chairperson 𝐂𝐳𝐴 visits Chandel district, listens to grievances of people. Hello Kurum Jerry, this is Northeast Window and you're watching English News with me, Jessie THIYAM. Now the news in detail. Officials of Manipur Human Rights Commission, led by its chairperson 𝐂𝐳𝐴, visited Chandel district today to take stock of law and order situation and any loophole in connection with human rights in the district. The team of MHRC also held a meeting with civil society organizations, student bodies and local representatives of the district at Chandel District's conference hall. Speaking on the occasion, MHRC chairperson 𝐂𝐳𝐴 said there were about 375 pending cases with the commission when he took charge as chairperson. Out of 375 cases, 245 cases have been disposed. Besides, out of 240 new cases filed at the commission since he became the chairperson, 230 cases have also been disposed. Pointing out that there can be no development alongside war, he said that development can be ushered in and human rights can be protected only when peace prevails, and in order to achieve peace, the difference of caste, creed, or religion must be set aside. Further stating that the Human Rights Commission was set up to safeguard humanity, the chairperson said Kuki and Meitei continue to put the blame on each other in this present crisis, and amid this, Naga, which is not a warring community, must act as the intermediary to restore peace in the state. 𝐂𝐳𝐴 also maintained that people must understand that human rights can be protected when there is rule of law. He then listened to grievances of the attendees during the meeting.
Please ask all of you a question. When you were suffering from some ailment, you were hospitalized, your blood is required for treatment, and no Naga people, no Naga community man is there. Whether you will wait for the Naga community blood or you will go for any blood, whatever may be given to you to save your life. What do you do, madam? Please, sister, please you tell me whether you will vote for the Naga community blood or you will vote for save your life. Whatever blood you get. Answer is whatever blood you will get, you will go for save your life. The reason is this: unless your life is saved, whether you are Naga or Kuki or Meitei or Manipuri, nothing. I believe, I'm just disclosing, never disclose. I completed my education up to graduation from after schooling by walking in the street. And which street I walked, in that street, now I have a residence.
Speaking on the occasion, President of Chandel Naga People's Organization, David Boyce, said, although the Naga community has been neutral and been seeking peace, people of Chandel have been hugely affected by the crisis. Besides the lack of specialized doctors in the district hospital, no officer has attended office in other government departments in the district since the violence hit the state. Students at graduate and other higher level have been facing difficulties while many water projects have been put on hold. David further informed that the people of the district have been facing inconveniences due to frequent frisking and checking by security force personnel. Speaking about the health sector in the district, the CMO of Chandel district said most of the benefits of various health schemes of the government are being provided to the people of the district, and efforts are being made to upgrade health centers in border area to primary health center for emergency purpose, the CMO said.
Now, because of this conflict, we don't have in the hospital specialized doctors who would like to stay there. For the reason of insecurity they feel. There are also various departments where we don't have offices being attended because in the district we don't have all the quarters required for them to stay, as well as people feel that Sunday is easy, they can manage it, but you often find them offices are not attended. These are depriving the society from so many things. Then we also have this education. Education has suffered a lot. Children studying in the very good schools where they have various curriculums could not complete their classes, they have to come back to the hometown, and when they take up the adjust in the local schools, they don't have curriculums.
The Manipur High Court has asserted that internet services are a part of the freedom of speech. The court also stressed that the state government cannot continue with the ban on mobile internet in the entire state. A division bench of Chief Justice Siddharth Mridul and Justice 𝐂𝐲𝐬 questioned the government for not fully complying with its earlier orders to restore internet services in areas not affected by violence. The bench opined that while it understands the reasoning for not restoring the internet in areas with grave concerns of national security, the rights of people living in other areas must be taken into consideration. The court reasoned that nobody can today deny that internet services are a part of freedom of speech with reasonable restrictions. The court was hearing public interest litigation petitions challenging the internet ban. Taking into account the state's claim that normalcy has returned to majority of areas, the court said it had last month directed the state to operationalize mobile towers on a trial basis in all those district headquarters which have not been affected by violence. It had also ordered the state to inform it about the feasibility of restoring internet services within the Greater Imphal area. However, the court was informed yesterday that the state has extended the mobile internet ban till December 3, except for the areas where it was lifted previously. While reiterating its call for restoring mobile internet services in Greater Imphal and other unaffected areas of state, the court also highlighted how the absence of internet was affecting dispensation of justice. Alumni Group of Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Sandumba Achauba has extended monetary help of 77,000 rupees to 𝐃𝐄𝐲𝐬 Romibala from 10th batch Umathil. Romibala of More Ward number 5, who is an ex-student of VSA, and her husband 𝐃𝐲𝐬𝐬, a liver cirrhosis patient, along with their 2 children, fled from More and have been taking shelter at the relief camp set up at Wangjing Kadompokpi Sports Complex due to the violence that broke out on the 3rd of May. Publicity Secretary VSA Alumni Group Rosen Moirangthem said the Alumni Group has been providing assistance to the struggling members of the alumni and will continue providing assistance in the future.
𝐁𝐫𝐄𝐂𝐄𝐄 High School Asigi Hanagi Nungsirabi Selnupi Kogi Junior 𝐃𝐿𝐲𝐬𝐬 Romila Hariba Kogi Selasigi Imungi Awaba Taraba Yamna Magi Mapuroibasi Kudong Tiba Manangduna Amongda Yam Kuina Layangduna Lairapagi Awaba video ma Koi group ta share Tagduna Tagalapa Ubadagi Nabodeagi Lady Bakogi senior mayam junior mayam Tasenadna Tielaba Nini Humigi Manungasida Angamangamba Sielgi Mateng Koi happy raga hapnaraga Nasi Kuna Lagli Pamasida Magi Damakta Magi Mapuroiba Layang Bada Mateng Uinaba Haiduna Koi Pangbalak Javani Asumna Koi Mui Bibasi Tingling Matamda Angamangamba Mateng Pangbiu Amadi Pangminasi Haibawa Pamado Mayam Pamda Manipur Miyam Punam Kimapamda Amadi 𝐁𝐵𝐸 Alumni gi Mahut Chinjaraga Hamjari Aduga Isona Hena Yamna Tuna Phaba Inabibu Ersanu.
Now let us take a short break. We'll be right back.
To touch the pinnacles of success for your children, get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNECO School, Excellence in Education.
Diabetes ko loina de hingliba seng tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha amagi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laying jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasi punamak Langson Birau, Diabetes Hospital, Soibam Laikai, Ayangpali Road, opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital, Porompat, Imphal East, near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back. 𝐾𝐄 militants yesterday midnight launched attacks at Kadangban Part 2 with bombs and guns, in which one bomb still remained unexploded. The attack was launched at Kadangban, Kautruk and Senjam Chirang under Lamsang police station in 𝐂𝐲𝐰𝐬. Heavy attacks including bombs at Meitei villages were made by 𝐾𝐄 militants around 8 p.m. last night. However, the unexploded bomb was discovered today at 50 feet east to Kadangban Part 2, where 22 Assam rifles and Meitei villages are taking transportation. A villager found the unexploded bomb today. Secretary of Kadangban Part 2, Alangbam Ongbi Shanti Lema said, due to the heavy firing by the 𝐾𝐄 militants yesterday, the villagers had to hide themselves in secure places under the house. Inside the house, I beg your pardon. Unfortunately, the CRPF who have been posted in the village did not come to help the villagers. The 22 AK and state force did not come to help the villagers, she lamented.
Ngasi phawba chatharakleba asigumba ki irang asida ngarang asi angakpa phangna khoi Kadangban Part 2 amadi Part 1 amadi Kautuk kulonariba Kautukta angakpa phangna kukina ngahan make hore balar sigda amta oidiba mong ngarang di asuki mati bomb dagi nongmai dei kapsilaktuna akhoi khunja sing asi asuki mati awa bhaibu mayong nakhe ngarang numidang wairam dagi pung 3 makai swai dei kapakosina nongyai matung pung 12 ama ani adai ho kaptuna leibdagi akhoi gi nupi angang sing asi asuki mati kibana tak ninga duna yumgi kainusida pathadana leina asuki mati awa bakhanki asuyamna warba chireba tanfam asida akhoi gi sida leiba CRP sing asi Panam kuina akoina kaino to phawo ta makoina karimata akoi gi damta nomai kapi khibal leite sida CRP thamma matamda akoina haija khibale thambi ganu CRP la akoida karimta kapi de sida lairiba 22 Assam Rifles sinasu akoina ngasi phawboda satharakliba kamu kirang asida makoina karimata akoi maitei gi maikai de mateng pangbi leite madungi mahuta kuki ga makoi ga punna lerga akoi somda nomai kapsilakpa ngarang maktada makoina akoi gi somda saslai kapaktana nomai kapsilaktana akoi asuki mati akiba awaba haibu mayang nei som makharum thangbadagi na Kadangban kaino sidagi amuk Kadangban sida makoina su asaram sida ba kapakpa kuki na som kapakpa som awanglomdagi sing leiriba akoi gi Kautuki Sport University gi mathak sida leiriba sing asidagi amuk su bomb to mayam ama kapsalaktuna akoi sing asi akoi nakal ani dagi kapakpadagi akoi Kadangban Part 1 2 ji akoi nupi angang mayam kuna asuki mati awaba bayong aduna siba sangba khangdana asuki mati awa bhaibu mayong nei asigumba mayong labatal fam asida akoi Kadangban sidadi akoi gi state ki maikai dagi state forcing karamata la bigi blaite
Meitei Nupi Loop has successfully distributed essential items including rice, cooking oil, lentil, ngari and chips and chocolates for children to 54 families of internally displaced people who have taken shelter at Game Village, Langol, Imphal West District yesterday. A team of Meitei Nupi Loop executives present in Manipur visited the distributed items to the IDPs. Speaking to the MNL members present, some of the families expressed their desire to rebuild and start the resettlement process. The victims also expressed their disappointment at the state government. They alleged that the government has not provided them with any kind of assistance and support since the past 6 months during the ongoing crisis in Manipur.
Thamoisda nuaitaba phaujai relief camp da matam sangna lerakbana khudongsadaba mayam ama lei solana anaye yaurapa matamda relief camp da leibagi nuaitaba amu haider sumyamna dum loina khangnagani aduga amaromda pikliba ngangsingse school chatpa sume free video halle haibabu school chatpagi nomagi makhoi tangai phadana sadaba yadaba potlam kharadi mama mapa oibasingna adumak tangai phadana pidaba yade adugumba singdo piba ngamlaktaba punamakina maram oiraga magi kitang saphagadaba mafam oigedra aina khallaga masida maranai sununduna sarathaga loi legjaba ngaktani.
The Election Commission yesterday announced that the counting of votes for the Mizoram Assembly election would take place on December 4 instead of December 3. The Commission in a statement said it had received several representations from various quarters requesting for a change in the date of counting from December 3 to some other weekday on the ground that Sunday holds a special significance for the people of Mizoram. Church programs are held on Sunday. The counting of votes in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Telangana and Chhattisgarh, which had also gone to the polls between November 7 and 13, would take place on Sunday, as announced earlier. Earlier in the day, the NGO Coordination Committee in Mizoram had urged political parties to keep their offices shut and not to send their representatives and candidates to counting centers on December 3 as a mark of protest. The organization, which is a conglomerate of several civil society and students' organizations, had also passed a resolution to this effect. Now, before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. MHRC team led by Chairperson UB Shaha visits Chandel district, listens to grievances of people. And that is all we have for now, but for more news updates, keep watching Northeast Window News.